Bruh.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Bruh.
I have some evidence man bear pigs could be in this area.
Bruh.
See what happens, Larry?
Hey, traders. Welcome to the Sunday stream. It's early. This is going live. I mean, I missed yesterday, unfortunately. I had a lot of family matters and real life stuff going on. So we're here. We're here, and we survived. Bitcoin did yesterday hit its highest level ever. In the morning, I mean, we got as high as 24,000. What was it? $200 on the dot and no higher, and we're just a few dollars away from that. You know, just on the 4-hour close we had about 25 minutes ago, Bitcoin closed at its highest level ever on the 4-hour, ever. Okay, history. And so yeah, we could adjust this and make it an upsloping flag. I think that's a good idea. That's fine. But you could also leave this alone. And if you leave it alone, the measure moves the same, 25,000. Now, one thing that has not been tested, even though it was so close, is that major 1.272 fib extension at 24,248, 24,250. Okay, that's probably going to be tested at this point, right? You test that, you break it. I mean, there's the $25,000 psychological resistance. And then above that is really your 26,613, the 1414 fib extension, major fib extension. So I'm just thinking, like, if I don't adjust from the moves we had yesterday, if I don't adjust, targets 25,244 right here. Okay, so the rectangle, you had a premature breakout, you sold off, made a higher low, and now you're back out, right? You've broken back out of the local structure. All right, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. For that, almost 3 on the bottom. Sermon rough. Family matters yesterday. Just like early Christmas stuff, traveling, football. My God, football! What a game! Anyone see the Alabama-Florida game yesterday? That was wow. It's pretty crazy when both quarterbacks break the SEC championship record for like most passing yards or most yards. Both of them did. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash was the one darling. That and Doge. Doge getting tweeted, blasted by Elon Musk.
Can you take a look at
last night?
page, please?
It's up like 13% because of that. Yeah, dang, dude. Sun's beaming through my main window and it's bouncing off the wall, hitting me in the face, dude. It's holy Jesus beams. What? Okay, yeah, we're looking at Bitcoin at its highest high right now at the new day, or not the new day, the highest high of the day that will be closing in 3 hours 32 minutes. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, man? Maybe I have to make up and stream for an hour more because I wasn't here yesterday. But let's go, man. We're in price discovery mode. Bearish indicators, bearish things just don't really work as well in bullish environments, So if anyone was thinking about bearish divergence on the RSI yesterday, I didn't mention that. I was just looking at it. What happens if the hidden bullish divergence continues to play out on the 4-hour, right? Where you had a low on price down here, you had a higher low, and you just keep making, right? It's like hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour MACD, even though someone would be like, oh, what about the RSI bearish divergence? Well, what market are we in? What conditions are we in? We're in bullish conditions. It's about to go.
Those Mafia FK's champions?
Congratulations to the Bills. Did they win the AFC East? Congrats. Unfortunately, I do not follow NFL like I follow college, but congrats to them. Thank you, dude, for the super chat. And yeah, YouTube servers are just being terrible, so I apologize about the lag or the choppiness. There's just nothing I can do unless you just want me to stream on Twitch, which I would prefer not to ever do that. I hate that. So okay, so let me do something real quick. Notice how he didn't request Bitcoin Cash SV. Notice how literally no one ever requests Bitcoin Cash SV, because it's why would anyone request that, right? I thought that was the real Bitcoin, man. Come on, dude. What happened to all that?
Are you ready for 28K Bama Boy?
I mean, I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for 20K. I mean, But I get it, right? I mean, I'm ready for anything. So don't get cocky, all right? Do not get cocky, kid. This is Bitcoin Cash that has broken some resistance. There's a lot of like that's been a kind of the discussion on Bitcoin Cash and kind of EOS, where it's just a lot of chop down here. I do like the higher lows, the base of buying from October 2019 to now, from late 2018, right? I mean, you're making higher lows like many other assets. A lot of room to run, obviously. Like, you know, what if things get nuts? Where it is, I mean, okay, I'm just telling you, where Bitcoin Cash is right now. Do you look left and you see, I mean, besides this little scrub high from August 2019, if we're talking swing highs, there's no real swing highs, I mean, until like $500. So what if Bitcoin goes to 25, 26, 27K? Bitcoin Cash eventually is probably going to see $500 again. It's just natural order of crypto.
Waiting for you. Just got 5K GRT on 77C. What do you think? I know it's risky.
Well, if you know it's risky, and you're asking me about it, and it just was created like yesterday and has no data, right? What can I do for you, man? GRT is just a brand new crypto. I mean, it's like, it got listed to Coinbase, but I'm hearing that it's also new. It's not like, oh, it's just been on Poloniex forever. No, it's like a newer thing. Graph token, yeah. I mean, I guess we can. Well, wait a second. GRT is, remember, $10 minimum for S coins that I've never heard of or that were just created. Remember, so I mean, I'm gonna look at Doge voluntarily because of Elon Musk tweet. So yeah, I mean, that is actually where Bitcoin Cash could go. All right, in time, if you're patient, Bitcoin Cash could see $500. And I'm only just using history. I'm just looking left, man. Right, that's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to be like, I'm predicting it, dude. You know, Bitcoin Cash is overbought right now because it's up 14%. You know, that's not a strategic entry, but I'm just looking at a chart, support, resistance, and yeah, there's a low here. I mean, like, yeah, that could 411 would be the pit stop. You break 411, it's $500. Okay, Bitcoin Cash, pretty simple chart. Is there a dog? What is dog, US dollar, chat? There's literally a dog to the US dollar. I didn't mean to do this. Doge got some competition on its hands, evidently. We just learned about this accidentally. Okay. So here's your Doge chart. Extremely interesting, okay? This is why I'm looking at it. Because it's broken a critical resistance that it's never, ever been able to sustain prices above for long. I'm talking like the only price action you get above 4.2 tenths of 1 cent.
Is that a joint?
Is a pump and dump, right? Pump and dump, 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 right? You can call it pump and dump, whatever. A huge rally and then immediate dump. Like eventually you just can't sustain prices above that level and you dump below it. So where it is very important. It's that high from May of 2017 that it tells everything. The longer you stay above 4.10 tenths of 1 cent, the higher the probability becomes you eventually see 5.9 tenths of 1 cent up here, this orange line, right? Where we saw peaks in April 2018 and September 2018. All right, that's where Doge could be headed. I mean, for real. There is accumulation going on too. Look, low, a higher low, an even higher low, and then a higher low. Like you have consecutive higher lows going on Doge in a range. And if you haven't noticed, the crypto market conditions are extremely bullish. So it wouldn't be surprising, honestly. It wouldn't be surprising to see 5.9 tenths of 1 cent if Bitcoin just keeps doing what it's doing. Okay. Elon's tweet broke this asset out above a critical ice line that just happened to be 4.2 tenths of 1 cent. How insane is that? That's only possible in cryptocurrency, right? So we're pulling back 24,069. Can we please get a meme of the month that is 24 karat Bitcoin? I mean, has no one? I pinged Wayne Batson yesterday. Oh yeah, a new Discord link. Here you go. Yeah, here's the Discord link. Join us. We're going on 10,000 members now. I'll pin it to the chat so people can join and whatever. Elon sold at 420. Nah, dude, nah. I don't know what he's doing, man. It's weird. He also tweeted about Bitcoin, good things and bad things. He said Bitcoin is my safe word, and then a little while later he said Bitcoin is a scam like fiat or something, right? And I think he's doing that. He's creating discourse, right? He's creating conversations. He's creating. He's adding to the very kind of inappropriate tweets.
Amazing show you have, Mitch. Fan here from Amsterdam. What about swap? Trust swap. Anyway, BTC guy I am. But some playing with these kind of coins.
Swap, I don't know what swap is. Remember, it's like, it's in the description below. If you want like an unheard of S coin that no one ever talks about, that has very little data, that's just like crap, I mean, it's like a $10 minimum. Now, if it's on my watch list, and it's been on my watch list for months or years, hey, we'll look at it, normal amount. But dude, it's just, what happens is we get huge influx of people watching the stream for the first time. Other people will then tip small amounts of money to look at a pump and dump coin because they want exposure to it from my audience, so that they maybe get some unsuspecting people that FOMO in and lose their money, right? Like, so the asset would go higher, and then it would give the liquidity needed to the pump and dumpers to dump it on people's heads. So that's why that rule's there. It's been there. It's not new. It's actually in the description of, if you click on it. So, not to be rude, that's just what we're doing, okay? Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the people that try to prey upon other people in this space, okay? Thank you. Oh, yeah, so he said, Bitcoin is my safe word. Lord Edge. Then he said, Bitcoin is almost as BS as fiat money. Right, 10,000 retweets, 100,000 likes, 6,000 comments. Right, that's not a bad thing. All that does is just brings more attention to this space. He knows that, and he's broken Doge out. Critical ice line. All right. So we look at Bitcoin Cash, we look at Doge, we look at Bitcoin. We can go to Ethereum. That unfortunately is just not doing anything. That's okay. Patience required, I guess, right? I mean, here's your daily chart. It looks fine. I think a ascending triangle breakout still very valid. You could argue that a back test has happened or not, and you're just waiting for the bids now. If there's a true breakout on Ethereum, then you're waiting for just price action now. And Bitcoin could give Ethereum the price action, but Bitcoin's just continuously outperforming Ethereum and everything else. I don't know. Litecoin, though, has been a different story. Yesterday, anyway, Litecoin was up 12%. So, patience. This is all I can tell you about this one is just patience. Right? I mean, you're just butting up against the 1272 fib extension. You're making higher lows. You're even now, just like Bitcoin, forming the argument of hidden bullish divergence. Look at this argument. It's a strong argument. If like Bitcoin keeps going and Ethereum starts like breaking above 663 and you're losing that negative momentum continuously, I mean, that's impending price action continuation to the upside. That's been the argument, though. Even like 2 days ago was the argument. Trade, patrons, huh? It's just extending out, and no harm, no foul, because no stops are hit. All right, so this is patience, and higher prices would be coming if the TA is respected on Ethereum. Though we know TA can be disrespected, but my God, if you watch the stream, if you're a patron, how well the TA has been respected lately. And that's because we're looking at bullish TA happening in really bullish conditions. And Bitcoin's going $24,200. All-time highs, chat. Jesus chimes. Leroy Jenkins. Please clap. $24,238. Sunday pump. We're exceeding the 1272 fib extension. We just hit it for the first time ever, chat. And we going, man. And the hidden bullish divergence, as you can see, things are happening, man.
Coin Bancor.
What's up, NVOs? See, now people are just gonna tip $10 to look at S coins just cause. Yeah, we'll look at it, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess we'll queue up the Hey song. I mean, that's what the song's for. I said if we ever got back to whenever I was live, we'd do the Hey song, right? I mean, we gotta do it, dude. It's like a tradition now, right? All right, chat. All-time highs as I'm speaking to you. Oh, this song's not loud enough. Is that better?
That boy is good.
All right, we got this, dude. Really hard to breathe up here in outer space. Good God, man. This is crazy. Sunday, fun day, has new meaning. Dude, I'm struggling. Alright, I didn't sing in the shower, so just be real, I didn't even take a shower. So my voice is not warmed up. Alright. But I think it's great news, man. And despite what happens, you can't take it away from us. The 1272's finally hit. And wait, where'd you get the anchor points on that, man? I'll show you, alright? Good God, what a pullback. Only after testing the most major levels of Fibonacci extensions, right? The anchor point 1 on Fibonacci is December 2017. Anchor point 2 is 3150, right? The lowest low of the capitulatory move, right? You know, back late 2018. It's just the high to low. And that's how you get it, right? When you break out, that's your targets. Nothing changes in linear scale. And hey, yeah, hey, remember that time? Do you remember that time that Bitcoin, for a very short period of time, you had to be paying attention, showed 4-hour classic Class A bullish divergence of $17,730? And the idea was if that TA was respected, it would usher in hidden bullish divergence on the daily that would then in turn propel us to much higher levels and all-time highs. There it is. And where are we? I mean, we're at the top, we're at the supply line of like the ascending broadening wedge, and at the same time, we're at the 1272 fib extension. It's freaking gorgeous, man. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. So more history being made. Glad I was live for it. Can apologize about not being here yesterday, but again, I was traveling, man. I was in a vehicle heading to other places, you know, so you can't go live when that's happening. So up 1.5% today, 24 karat Bitcoin. Jacob G, oh my God, dude. Well, I guess it's all over. I guess I might as well just wrap it up. He's saying my fib, yeah, it is off just a little bit. Yep, you're right. I guess I just used this fib. Let's see, right there. Okay. If you want me to, okay, if I scale in, like, you know, pinpoint, surgeon, accurate, anchor points there. What about my bottom one? Is my bottom one okay? No, it's off a little bit. See, I mean, it obviously looks bad like that, but when you do this, right, when you scale in normally, you can't tell really, so... Yeah, let me just make sure these are perfect, dude. Thanks for following, dude. There you go. Jacob G, setting me right. Thank you, dude. Tough love. So let's, with the adjustments, the very, very infinitesimal. Wow, okay. So if we make it perfect here, like insanely perfect, you didn't hit the 1272. It's actually at 24,453. Oh my God, I am embarrassed. It happens, man.
Bruh.
So all right, there's room, there's work to be done, I guess, on Bitcoin, right? And really, I mean, if we're looking here and listening, you know,
Look here. Look, listen.
I don't see a supply line test yet. We didn't test it on the 17th. We didn't test it yesterday, and we haven't tested it today. Just talking about the upsloping resistance here, right? Come on, Bitcoin, do it. Just do it. Make our day. Make our day, man. So let's look at the weekly real quick. My God, dude, look at this weekly candle. This is disgusting. You know, very positively disgusting, man. But hey, I mean, this really is just testament to.
See what happens, Larry? See what happens?
You see what happens, Larry, when you break all-time highs, Larry? Price discovery happens. Can happen very fast. Bullish engulfing candle, to say the least. Huge positive momentum spike. I mean, that might be one of your highest levels ever. I mean, highest level of positive momentum Bitcoin's seen on the weekly since December 18th, 2017. Look at this, though. I mean, here's your, record on Coinbase. Hit at 1261 there. So currently at almost 1,000, you know, 4 points away from 1,000. RSI is crazy. It's nuclear, right? We're in territory of great FOMO, right? I mean, this is the highest we've been in years, you know. I know there's data in 2013 that's even more insane. We'd have to go to another chart to look at it, but if you can you want to see, like, relative to the last cycle, June of 2017, we hit 90, and December 2017, we hit 90, and currently Bitcoin's sitting at 88.67. That should tell you, man, where we are. We're in history levels, man. Now, we know in 2013, you know, Bitcoin hit like 99 on the RSI on the weekly, I believe. So we're not at a record. We're not even close. Let me see if I can pull that up, just since we're here, you know. Bitstamp should be fine. Let's look. Yeah, here's your just real quick. 99, chat, back the week of March 25th, 2013, and then you got even 96 in November 2013. So that cycle obviously was more insane than the multi-year bull cycle we had before. So what's going to happen this cycle that it could be confirmed? You know, I mean, the candle close at least in 3 hours 12 minutes. Remember, this will be the first weekly close above all-time highs, right? So it has just begun, kind of. Could be. So yeah. Oh, this is the this chart. That's the look at this, man. The Citibank. I mean, whatever. We've had this chart forever, but the idea here, right? It was so great, man. Once that 25% trend line was broken, right? Once it was broken, look where we're going, man. The heart line's up at like $35,000 in log scale. That's incredible, dude. But this is what Citibank's kind of saying, I guess, right? $318,000 here. That's weird. Let me do it 318. There you go. That's what they think. So by 2021, I mean, it's impossible to believe, man. Like your mind, it just can't comprehend it. It's almost like think about how big the universe is, dude. That's the way I feel about Bitcoin being at $100,000+. You know, like hard to comprehend. Though it seems mathematically possible based on the way Bitcoin is, what it is, man. Like the finite supply, the institutional adoption, right? The commercial, what is it? Just standard adoption, you know, PayPal. And that's only going to get more and more intense because now other competitors are going to feel obligated. If they want to keep up, they're going to have to do what PayPal and Square did, right? I just don't know how long it'll take or if it will ever happen. But never before have we seen prices this high. Never, man. I guess at this point, it's like the question is, I mean, how long will you stay this high on the weekly RSI? That's like the only thing that kind of gets me a little bit. It's like knowing where we are on the weekly RSI. Monthly's okay. Monthly's not too bad. It's overbought, but not like you know. Look, you think about this. So we were okay. The monthly. You notice the difference, right? It's kind of like a divergence or whatever, a little bit, where the monthly for Bitcoin in 2017 when we were in the 90s on the weekly is at 95 and 96 pretty much. And you can see we're only at 79 here. So much more room to run on the monthly versus the last cycle where, remember, you were in the 90s on the weekly and monthly at the same time. You're not doing that now. You're at 79 on the monthly and 90 whatever on the weekly. That's different. So more room to run on a monthly time scale. Remember, it all started with a breakout in July, a back test, August, September, and then a bullish engulfing break, hook, and go in October, November, and now December. And we got 11 days, 4 hours. How big is this candle going to be in price discovery? Remember, log scale, okay, not linear. Log scale Fibonacci, 1272 is at $32,423. Pretty outstanding. Let's see. Monthly, do we have an all-time high on MACD? No. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here's history, chat. All right, so far anyway. On the monthly, Bitcoin is at its highest level ever on positive momentum. 1337, that's elite.
Bruh.
That's freaking elite, dude. Oh wow, thanks for the 1,600 people tuned in. Yeah, if you're enjoying this Bitcoin Sunday Fun Day pump, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Don't do it for me, man. Do it for Bitcoin. Okay, so we can pull it back, right? Pull it on back. You gotta wonder, man, like the way the histogram looks on the 4 hour anyway, like when's the negative momentum gonna go away, right? And then we go positive again, right? That's the question. You really just, it doesn't look that bad on the oscillators on the 4 hour. I know it maybe people would argue bearish divergence here, but it's really not that bad. Could I get a sound check too? I'm not sure. Probably a little late asking, right? Because if it was terrible for 33 minutes. Get a log scale. Sound is okay. All right. Breaker come in there. I don't know. My voice mod broke again. I gotta fix it. All right. So I want to go to one coin in particular that I'm so impressed with, and you know, this one we identified it. This is what TA is about, man. You identify the structure, you identify the edge, you identify everything, the ice lines, and you wait, right? And BNB did such an incredible job here, man, of everything we look for, like the system that, you know, has been developed for a decade or whatever that I'm trying to teach people. BNB did everything, all right? You know, despite maybe a daily time scale that helped it. 4 hour though, man, this is the swing trader dream, right? The bullish bat pattern at the pattern completion zone, and the pattern completion zone just happened to conveniently be at February of 2020 levels, a major potential reversal area. You fall below that, you could be in a lot of trouble. You didn't. We also had a trade set up earlier, early November, that played out and hit 2 targets. And so you got right back down to the same level, and you kind of double bottomed. You showed one bottom and a confirmation low at the ice line with the seller exhaustion. And look where you've gone since all that happened. You just this is what you're looking for, man. Okay. BNB is a great example. Link is another example. It's identical, but it's underperforming the living crap out of BNB, and that happens, man. Like, some assets are going to outperform. You don't know, like, why or how they're going to outperform the others, even if they look identical. They're doing the same things, right? BNB, burn this in your mind. Super bright, dude. See, it's like same thing. It was near a nice line of some sort at the PCZ of the bullish bat pattern. Had the seller exhaustion on the second low. It's run up, and I like here. What's good news for Link? 1333 we know is the major support resistance. The longer, and we're staying above it for now. You better pray you stay above this. Right, this is where it's pretty easy here. I mean, I hate the scam wicks and stuff, crypto, right? Look at that. But reasonably thinking, if one was in this trade, right, patrons, this is a trade setup for patrons. One could, if they want, they're in the money really well. Their profit-taking level's been hit, one of them. One could move their stop loss that was, one could move it up to entry, but then now one can move it up above, $13 just a little bit, because like if it breaks this, it could be coming right back down to like 11.20. But if it stays above 13.33, I think it's going to $15 and then 16.50 again. All right. So we can use these critical support resistances as kind of navigation tools to protect our gains and our positions. Okay. Yes, the stream lags. Yep, the servers are screwed on YouTube. There's nothing I can do about it. I've tried everything I could. Everything, man. I was just like, besides just going to Twitch. Screw Twitch. At least for, it's just not my thing. I mean, it's okay. I just prefer YouTube. Like SEO and stuff. 24,150 on Bitcoin. So, Link and BNB were the best looking ones, I think. Litecoin ended up showing a harmonic too, and it outperformed, right, at its PCZ, even though I didn't really like where it created the PCZ. It was in middle of nowhere, really. 786, triple MACD bullish divergence. Look what happened. You ran up, you tested the supply line, you tested, and then you back tested the old support resistance area as support, and then you broke out. And when you broke out, look where you went, man. You're exceeding a golden mean ratio from that previous high to low. It's exceptional performance, man. And eventually, you're thinking 137. Yes, you're thinking 137 to 145 on Litecoin. Oh my God. Oops. What? Is this a trend line? Has to be a trend line. Okay, never mind. So yep, this is what happens. XABCD 786 divergence. It's just another way to size up stuff. And it wasn't the first one, right? It wasn't the first XABCD. We had a much larger one down here. And that was the trade setup, right? Think about it. The trade setup was the bottom, right? Just think about the trade setup's entry. Like where this thing has gone since then. It's ridiculous.
I sold the bottom cause I was afraid. Crying face.
Since the trade setup, oops, wrong tool. Since the bottom to now, it's up 175%, man. This is what you realize you can identify patterns like this and trade them, and be successful. You can do that. You can do this. But it takes time. It takes a lot of time to invest in yourself. An hour, 1,000+ hours, man. What's up, Christopher? You sold the bottom because you were afraid? Great time to repeat the quote. Faithless is he who says goodbye when the road darkens, right? When the path darkens. That's Tolkien quote. Don't be faithless. when things start going a little bit bad, when the pullback happens, keep your faith, man. Don't be faithless. Cardano, I think, yeah, Cardano had broken out. Yep, broke the supply line. Is now chopping between ice lines from history, 16.18, 16.919. If you break 16.919 cents, you're going to 18.2 cents, man. It's just, there could be absorption going on, right? It's just a consolidation. A hidden bullish divergence definitely going on too, on the MACD anyway, on the 4 hour. Right? Same thing you're showing on Bitcoin and a few others like Ethereum. Yeah, so this goes positive. I mean, yeah, you're trying to engulf. There's 3 hours though, so anything's possible. But the main thing is to get a close above 16.9 cents, and you could be off to 18 cents above that, man. Then you're going to 19.696 cents up here, nearly 20 cents. You can even believe it. Yeah, this one was tough, man. It was like all that really mattered was the supply line and the horizontal line, so there wasn't really much of a structure. You could be like, hey, it's a triangle, man. Whatever. Sure, dude. Good for you, Cardano. Let's check on Monero. Monero, that's really just not, I mean, you know, ever since the breakout, it's doing well. A really nice bullish divergence, at least on the RSI. Hidden bullish divergence, like a low, the higher lows, the lower levels relative strength, and just some nice bullish convergence going on the MACD histogram. Bullish convergence, you know, losing that negative Momo, pivoting, rallying. It could be headed towards the 1618 again, around 163. And if you ever break that, man, I think the target's 176. That's the 100% measured move of a very large broadening top pattern. Broadening top that showed us, gave us the luxury of a potential partial decline that became confirmed. As soon as that alert went off, I pinged all patrons. When you get a confirmed partial decline, 70% chance of a breakout, at least on equities. Yeah, 100% chance it happened. It broke out. So this is what happens, Larry. Much more upside on Monero. I mean, the monthly, though, is really a big deal. The monthly is like Ethereum before Ethereum took off, really. Look at this, man. I mean, it's perfect. You realize the 100% measured move on the monthly for Monero is $204. Yes, $204. You heard that right. Sorry. Let's see. Okay. I'll just add this real quick. There you go. And that takes you to just a common moderate retrace, right? $197. Between $197 and $300 is your golden zone. Why would that not happen? I mean, like, that seems like a very, very real possibility scenario there. I mean, that's not weird. That's okay, you know? So Monero is one of the best looking assets out there in crypto, at least on the chart, technically. Great, man. All right, we want to look at XRP. No one requested to not look at it, so we can. I think we're good. Form of consolidation, just to pin it, you know, just price contraction. You've already hit the resistance. I think you do this long enough, it's either 51 cents or 62 cents. Those are your targets, right? I mean, if you got neutral stuff going on, it's one or the other. You're thinking if the market conditions stay bullish, the 62 cents will be tested again. If you can ever break that, you know, looking at 68 to 70 cents. All right. That's about it, man. Right? You're in between support resistance. So consolidating. If you're in the middle of it, and it's consolidation, it could go 62, 51. It's pretty easy. Miraculously still above $24,000. with less than 3 hours till your weekly candle close. Don't know if I'll be around for that. I just wanted to go live early just because, well, we were getting some price action. So that was the catalyst, but did miss yesterday. So, and people have been asking questions, man, and I had not been doing much charting, had not been on the PC. People talking about grayscale right now. How do you know? Are they calling you and telling you it's them that's selling? What? That's weird. Yeah, try that again. See what happens. You know what I'm talking to. I don't think that's possible. Be sure to join the Discord. Going on 10,000 members. Make it happen, man. At some point you'll be like, I was here before 10k members. You should remember. Okay, so we looked at XRP. Let's just look at Big Brother XLM. Similar price action. It's holding, all right? It's holding the breakout. The breakout point was 17.8 cents. You held it. You're holding it again. And you're showing hidden bullish divergence, right? So as long as you hold above 17.8 cents, you are getting ready to go again, man. I don't know, is it hidden bullish or this might be just convergence? Very close. Okay, so it's technically class B, no, class C hidden bullish divergence, where you make a low, a higher low, and a double bottom on your histogram or your oscillator. Class C hidden bullish divergence going on. So you hold this long enough, I think XLM's going to go up to 21 cents. It's all on crypto, right? On Bitcoin. Bitcoin dumps is going to fall back below the critical, the support resistance that's being held as support now. So it's like confirming to market participants what was once resistance is now support. You do that long enough, you go up. And you go up hard. Okay, you go for the next move to the upside. So love the consecutive higher lows. Love the uptrend we're in. Bullish conditions, man. Above the 200 moving average. I mean, everything's good. That makes no sense. So yeah, I will look into it. See, I don't see you. That's crazy.
Can you look at SPCE? I posted 3 charts at 3 p.m. EST and unofficial. Would like your thoughts.
That's so weird, CF. I have no idea. I'll get it fixed. I mean, I'll do everything I can. It just doesn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's YouTube. That's how it works. It's ridiculous. Hey, who was that? Sorry. Hey, Mr. Peabody. I think it's Mr. Peabody. Thanks for the 10, dude. You know, look at Space. Yeah, Virgin Galactic. That had been killing it, but you know, hey, this is things happen, man. Then they're pretty simple chart here now. Yes, this big one's pulling back. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Whoa, big pullback, man. Big pullback. 23,970 now. Got some longs getting liquidated, man. Well, Space is just trying to hold on to this October level, maybe as support. I don't know. Not catching any bids there. So if that doesn't hold, you're going down to 2109 again. So, wow. Look at this. XLM not affected at all by this price action yet. Are any of these altcoins being affected? No effect yet. Maybe it will soon, but goodness gracious. Got some price action. That's for sure. Whoa. Party's over, dude. I don't think so, man. I mean, like, whatever. But it's just weekend effery. Weekend effery. What? Another COVID dump in January? When vaccine? Exit scam? You're saying a lot of words, Solta. I don't know what you're going for, man. If you're asking when dump will happen because of COVID vaccine, we don't know. Now, stimulus. That was something that came out yesterday, right? Someone back me up on that. Okay, here 4 minutes ago. Wow, NBC News. Let's see, fake news, but let's see. Oh, nice. Ad blocker. God. Yeah, so senior lawmakers have been working today to finalize legislation on coronavirus relief after having reached a compromise last night, on one major hurdle holding up the expected $900 billion package. Oh God, expected. 23,888 right now. Bitcoin pulling back. Yeah, a last-minute roadblock emerged on Friday as Democrats accused Republicans, namely Pennsylvania's Senator, of attempting to encumber blah, 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 whatever. Okay, man. Yep. Democrats, Republicans. So, yeah, I got to wonder. So it hasn't actually passed yet. The final legislation has not been released. But the deal is expected to include direct payments of $600 for qualifying Americans, federal unemployment insurance bonus of $300 a week, more money for businesses struggling to pay rent, and workers, and vaccine distribution funds. Okay.
Seems pretty wrecked. Any value?
$10 minimum on any BTC pair or S coin. It's just it's a rule. It's not even new. It's not a new rule anymore. Unfortunately, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just people are nefarious. People try to prey on other people, and we've learned that, and that's why the rule got implemented. So if I did it if I made exception for you, then I have to make exception for 50 other people. You know that hate it, man. So whatever it was, so 674. All right, so just add 3, and then we're good. Or not, or don't. It's okay. It's either way. Oh, thank you, Lee. Whoa, here we go, man. This is, look at that, man. 23.8. Serious price action on this Sunday afternoon.
Can you check out the VIX?
Yeah, volatility index. Sure, we'll look at that. And Lee, thank you, man. I'm sorry, dude. Like I hate him having to,
My
talk
bad.
like that.
Consider this a top up.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it. So just to finish up on, while we're looking at Bitcoin, maybe backtest. I mean, it's trying to backtest. It tried yesterday to backtest the little breakout here. Maybe it can hold this time. You just don't know. And if you fall below it again, then that's when we can maybe start adjusting and look at the new structure, if it's being upsloping flag or something. One more thing on space, if you start pivoting ever, right, even if you come down here to $21, you could end up making some really nice daily hidden bullish divergence. And if you could hold that could be a great pivot where it could run to 27.58 again. So this I don't think is as near as strong as, $24 is not as strong as 21. So maybe it keeps going down and we could keep your eye on that area, right? That's what you have to do, because it's not about like, oh, if it hits this level, it's certainly going up. It's about the...
Hi, Mitch. Hi, Chad. Glad to be part of this. The Bears.
Hey, EB, man. Thanks for the 3s. Dude, what happened in 365? Just kidding, man. Thank you, dude. So, right, I mean, it's about the correlation you get. Like, maybe you get a Japanese candlestick reversal here on the daily. That's what you're looking for. And then you're looking for maybe a little bit more data, and you start losing that negative momentum. Then you can be like, oh, it's really nice developing hidden divergence. You don't know if the hidden bullish divergence is really yet, because it just keeps building negative momo. So you're waiting for more indication here for an entry or something, right? At a strategic area. $29 could be a strategic area. All right. Anyway. I don't understand, like, the article is not telling us when it's supposed to be, like, finalized or when it's going to pass. I guess they'll just pass it when they pass it, chat. We'll just get a tweet about it from Guju in Patreon. So, what was that request? So we'll do XTZ first in the VIX. Oh my god, so bad. Good god. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's oversold and could be diverging, sure, maybe. 95, 96% retrace from your all-time lows, I guess. That's what this is. I mean, I wouldn't touch it, but you know, I would just, if you're going to trade Teslas, why not just the US dollar pair? You know, why put yourself through this? Don't be a masochist. All the US dollar pairs look better than the BTC pairs, because Bitcoin's outperforming the living crap out of everything, and there's a good reason for that, because the meta, if you haven't noticed, is institutional adoption of Bitcoin, not institutional adoption of Tezos or XRP or ONT or Cardano or Dash, right? They're not mass adopting that. People are not, institutions are not throwing hundreds of millions of dollars into Tezos. They're throwing it into Bitcoin. They're not throwing it into HBAR or KNC. You get what I'm saying? It's a different meta. So I get it, man, but it's a nasty downtrend, 95% retrace from your low. So you're well below an 886. Look at that. I mean, it's like, hey, it broke it, man. It just keeps like sucking. So you adjust here. That's all I got for you. It's just a nasty downtrend near 856 sats, which is your all-time low, whatever. 851, whatever. Yeah, just to me, it's like, sure, I guess you could say maybe value, but even if there's like a 95% sale on Tezos, do I want it? I'm not even sure I want that. Yeah, good news on the VIX. Took a huge plunge. Well, I mean huge. 1.64% down on Friday. All right, where the volatility index below 25. I think that's a huge area. Like, you stay below that long enough, you're eventually going to find yourself probably all the way back down to, you know, the lows that you mostly always get, right? I mean, eventually like 10.6. I mean, that's normally where you go. Like, I guess like where you are there could be a support here from 2013, but I'm just thinking that VIX is obviously not doing too well. You know, you don't want volatility index above 40. That's where bots go in from investor mode to trader mode. That's what you're seeing in February, March. You know, where it was like they were just trading. There's volatility so high, you know, and so now we're at levels where, hey, everything's good, man. Volatility's low, out of danger mode by far. Bearish convergence, and you could just keep going lower. Look, volatility index, man, can do whatever it wants. Like, what happens if news comes out and the market starts moving violently? You know, and this thing's gonna pump. So TA, you know, it was that never head and shoulders. I mean, I guess it didn't really work out, you know, so playing volatility is almost like a day trader's tool, right? Where, hey, you got pre-market data, right? News catalysts come out, 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m., and you know the day is going to probably be volatile based on that, and won't be taking a position at open, right? Or the first 5 minutes trading like that, right? But I mean, that's not what I do. I don't really play that style, but a lot of people do. They do trade and stuff. So, yep, below critical areas, below like danger areas by far. So, and that's what you want if you're an investor. If you want these longs on these swing trades to play out, you want volatility index to stay low. All right. VIX, Tezos, space. All right, we're good. Futures will be reopening in less than 2 hours. What happened? What are y'all talking about? Just reading chat. I mean, there's like alts can be touched, but you gotta the mentality. What I have is like it's a way to trade. I don't know. It's like what's up, Jason Jordan? Bullish bat on the weekly on Bitcoin, Jason, or big BIG, big lots. Say big what? Big bullish bat. I don't know how you could have a bullish bat on a weekly when it's so high like this, right? Bullish bats would be, you'd be like selling off. You're just in the chop zone now. Big bullish bat on the weekly. Well, you're an 88% retrace, that's deep retrace.
Familiar with those thoughts?
Bryce, I'm not. Is that a stock or is that an S coin? If I've never heard of it, you know the rule, man. It's like someone want to tell him the rule for things I've never heard of that aren't equities, that are just S coins. Bullish bat. You're probably like bearish bat, right? No, that's not. That can't be a bat. Bats are higher lows. I don't. Weekly. Oh, what's he talking about? That's log scale. Bullish. Oh, bullish bat. I mean, I don't really see what you're talking about. Bullish bat wise, dude. I'm sorry. Don't really get it. You'd have to like give me a chart or something because I'm not really seeing what you're talking about, the bullish bat at all. Maybe there was an X. It's too much chop, man. I don't think there was a harmonic here, dude. I do like maybe like big lots above $41, but it ran up and tested highs from 2016, 2017, pulled back. Not really seeing anything here, man. Unfortunately, not to be whatever. I'm not really seeing what you're seeing. That happens sometimes, right? Could just be a range bound asset, like it looks kind of like Netflix or. I mean, there's just so much support resistance looking left that it could pivot anywhere. I mean, God, because there's so many swing highs and swing lows. But if we're just looking like this, right? Let's try to clean it up a little bit. Just for the sake of like maybe education or something. Okay, obviously what it's doing, right? Here's the bottom. Here's the top. Oh my god, dude, sorry. So you're at a range, right?
It's fully centralized for all tokens lending compared to Confidante. Some the same team members from Uniswap.
Well, Bryce, no, I don't know about that, but since I guess you met the threshold, we'll look at it, sure. Well, at least the technicals. So, all right. So if you're near the bottom of a range, you're showing some sort of edge here on the daily. Not really. You bearishly engulfed, unfortunately,
When
on
slash if BTC
Friday.
hits 30k, what's the year plan for that stream? Party?
If Bitcoin hits 30k, what's the plan for that stream? Party? Well, I mean, that's I haven't thought about it, man. Right? No one's ever asked, hey, what happens at $30,000 Bitcoin? I don't know, man. Anyone got any ideas that wouldn't be insane? Thank you, Evie, for the 7s. Not sure. Would have to do some brainstorming, right? So yeah, you bearishly engulfed on Friday. I think anything below 42.63 is you're out, man. You get out. You want nothing to do with it probably because it's most likely going down to 35 bucks. But at the same time, there's just support resistance everywhere, man. So it makes it just a little bit more tougher. This is all I'm doing is just looking at the range it's in now. See at the 4 hour if there's anything. Oh my god, hold on. Of course. Oh, well, I mean, there was some maybe hidden bullish divergence. I don't see much of an edge here. So it'll be interesting to see what happens at 42.63 if it can hold. You're below the 200 moving average now for the first time since April. So that's... But, you know, I get it, man. It could be a low-risk, high-reward opportunity area. I mean, very similar. It reminds me somewhat of HD. You know, HD. Home Depot, dude. Right, same thing where it hit like a critical area, back tested that June high, old all-time high, and had a bullish abandoned baby that happened on the 4 hour, and a bullish hammer, and had a really nice rally. Pretty much almost filled the gap and pulled back, filling another gap right here from December 16th, so we're close to it. So this one's like a swing trade, but yeah, I really got problems with this one, man. All right, I mean, this is one where you got to think, all right, we found an entry, but maybe we don't ever hit the targets because right here, you got some really strong hidden bearish divergence going on the 4 hour. But maybe it comes to back test 263 again. I support that would be a spring back test of a spring. That would be amazing. Patience required on this one. I hate the distribution. That's the one thing I don't like about it.
What is dollar waves doing?
Remember the time we were talking about, unfortunately, there's like a rule to
Starting
major
to see
coins.
Wall Street Trader FOMO articles trashing BTC as an asset. Saw an article on Seeking Alpha with the same boomer shift pro gold outlook. LOL go BTC. The great conjunction has begun.
Hey, Green Eye, Third Eye, thank you, dude, for the 1777. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not, yeah, there's gonna be news articles that are pro-Bitcoin and con Bitcoin, right? I mean, that's the way it's always been.
Can you check out on the
CVX.ca? Yeah, we'll look at it. Harrison, thank you, man. But boomer shift, pro gold outlook. Well, I mean, I think gold has a bullish outlook too. But that's the difference, man. Some people are like, they treat it like actual tribes. They treat it like sports teams. Like, go Bitcoin, screw gold, screw equities, screw everything. Because Bitcoin's better than everything. It's like, it's
So
not
nice.
like, that's not how it
Catch
works.
Another ETH. Really thrilled. Good to have a weak sell like this. Does it increases the odds of a leg up on BTC?
What's up, Radish? Thanks for the 5 super chat. A weak sell off like this. I mean, I wouldn't consider. I mean, sell off. It's just price is oscillating. It's up and down. It's the weekend, right? It just it back tested that trend line, right? I'll zoom in real quick. All right, it's trying to just hold on to the breakout, I guess, of the rectangle.
Sorry, here is the other 5 for waves.
Yeah, we'll look at waves, man. Thank you, dude. So what was that first one? I guess waves would be up first, and then we'll look at CVX. Had a really nice run, man. And selling off. It's breaking below the 200 moving average for the first time since October. Oof. I mean, that's an incredible run it went on, and it's like double topping kind of. Definitely not a long. Definitely not a good time to be longing this. That had its chance. It had chances back in like September and July. Oh man, is that 3 falling? Nah, it's just like a head and shoulders stuff. Now there's a low here. I mean, there's a low from December 9th, but it's not a strong one, right? Remember, this is like nothing looking left, dude. I don't think so, right? No, nothing. It's like all-time high levels. It's outer space. It's been on a crazy, crazy run, you know. And look, a demand line was broken too here. You think, right? Broke that demand line. It was almost just like in white space, like crazy, but you know, rising wedge breakout stuff. Ugh. Not really a strong-looking wedge. A lot of white space, but that's the problem right there. That 200 moving average, you broke it. And you had not even seen it since October 15th. It's not oversold yet, though it's getting there. Negative Momo is just building again. Daily. Terrible. Oh, daily. A lot of downside potential if my participants want to push it down. There's no support on the daily. I mean, I get that wick there, but there's no support on the daily till 605. And then below that, man, below 605 is 441. So I think that is very well where waves could be headed. 605, okay? That's it. Nothing indicating a reversal to the upside anytime soon, for now, on the daily. Correction could have just begun. Okay, that's your waves. I don't know what CVX.ca is, you know, on the Toronto Stock Exchange, but I know like CVX. Oh, what about Symmetrix Corporation on Toronto Stock Exchange, which is CVX? Is that what you're talking about, dude? Please clarify, because again, on TradingView, CVX.ca doesn't work. Okay, Harrison, could you help me out here, dude? Give me some more clarification. Yeah, not great for waves, dude. It had a really nice run, though. A high, a sell-off, an attempted rally. Look at the bearish divergence that was there, too. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like you knew, like, divergence would develop on something like that. But hopefully just underperforms, you know, in these bullish conditions. Pivots, goes again, maybe starts showing hidden bullish evidence or something. I don't know, like, yeah, that's impending price action versus the downside. So, see you at 605 probably in time. What did he say about CVX? Be sure to join the Discord. Posting the link right there. It's also posted pinned to the chat. CVX though, I just wish he would give me clarification here. I know you're out there. Oh, see. Okay. Just making sure. Thank you, dude, for clarifying. terrible because it has no volume, right? There's no liquidity here. You're talking 76,000 volume, 115,000 volume 10-day average, almost untradeable, that low in liquidity. Okay, so your stop losses wouldn't get filled if it hit a critical area. Could be in a lot of trouble. You can get in a lot of trouble on assets with such low liquidity like this. You might not even get, say it runs up to your target, you may not even get your order filled to sell, limit sell. So I don't mess around with these things, but higher lows. We got a sell wall here, 58 cents, big resistance. Like an X, A, B, C, D thing going on. There was hidden bullish divergence on the oscillators that started playing out, and it could keep going. I mean, if for real.
That's its symmetrics.
So thank you, Harrison, man. 392 super chat. Right, there was some hidden divergence that eventually played out. Right, I mean, it had to run up and then dump again, but eventually it went. Something on the RSI. And now it might be just this XABCD thing. Now what did happen maybe is, again, you're not like it. I would never trade this. Maybe it's a dragon breakout, right? It break and it hooked and engulfed on the weekly. It closed the week and positive memos just begun. So say this had more liquidity, this might have more upside potential. I mean, even without liquidity, it could still have upside potential. Your target, I would think, would be 58 cents from here. All right, 58 cents. It's like dragon-esque on the weekly. Weekly dragon. Trogdor. A weekly Trogdor, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 58 cents. Target. Why? Because look left. I mean, that's it, dude. May of 2016. Gotcha. Don't even need to use Fibonacci. One target. 58 cents.
DXY weekly is super weak. Interested in your opinion on the inverse relationship with BTC that's been forming?
Well, I mean, I think they're Bitcoin's always going to have passing correlations to sometimes equities, gold, and the DXY. Passing correlations. Bitcoin's selling off. Let's take a look at it. 23,606. If you look at the weekly, who cares? Nothing even matters, man. The 4 hour, you're back inside the rectangle, but here's the thing. Like, none of this, maybe it's not holding whatever. It could just end up being some sort of other structure, right? Let me show you the way it could be looked at now, all right? Forget the rectangle. Again, I even say this, like, there's barely any data. It can form into something else over time. More data is given to us, and then we have to make adjustments. So if we adjusted from that top yesterday for the sell-off, look what happens. See what I'm saying? You're still inside of the consolidation.
We haven't bet yet. Cheers, bro.
Is that a...
What's up, cherry picking? Thanks for 420. We can look at VeChain, where Bitcoin's now, 23,472. So definitely that selling pressure's picking up with 2 hours 22 minutes, so your weekly candle close. So if you adjust like that, hey, it's just a consolidation is continuing, nothing real. And then hey, it looked like things were good, and now your negative Momo is just building. Negative Momo is now at its highest level since December 9th on the 4 hour. So up and down, man. People are going to get liquidated, stopped out. I mean, the price swings are so insane now. I mean, not percentage. Percentage is not that crazy, but price, because we're so high, man. Like $500 swings like nothing. Like in seconds, you're getting $300 swings, $500 swings. Like that never used to be a thing, okay? So this is just another way to look at maybe what Bitcoin's doing. Which would be nuts, dude, if upsloping flag again. Just don't know. Right, look, actually, what's happening is like this. Okay, so I think it's like you're just testing this little mini demand line inside of it. which could be, it's a wedge, man. It's a rising wedge. It's too small, I think, to be considered a rising wedge, right? But that could be it too, man. It's just not much data. Remember, there was data. There was an edge, right? I mean, what's this guy doing, man? Bitcoin barely has any data. You know, like, we're just theory crafting at this point, you know? Like, there was an edge. There was definite stuff here that made so much sense for the trader, but at this level, it's tough, much tougher now. Yeah, so I mean, you would think that right now, like DXY and US dollar, big time synced up. I think a lot of it's mostly sentiment, though. I mean, the sentiment, man. The news-driven catalysts that are going on. If you want to see the DXY, look at it while Bitcoin's at 23,545. To God. And in the last 4-hour candle was all-time highs in terms of the highest level where traders set it up on the 4-hour ever. So, like bear pull, bear flag, just playing out, man, and there's just no support. Where it is, it could bounce or what, it's oversold. It could get out of oversold territory just to get oversold again, you know? I mean, sure, you're going to ebbs and flows, ups and downs, but eventually the target's like $88. So, yeah, money printing, central banks talking about digitization of the dollar, and that's where we're headed in time eventually. I mean, all that stuff. Behavioral economics bodes very well for Bitcoin. See at 88. It's terrible, dude. It's like you look at it. I mean, it's like a massive double top on the weekly, monthly, and that neckline of the potential double top is at $88. If you ever break that, you could be in so much trouble. We see $83. Not good, man. Yeah, all's catching up on the selling. Understandable. Yep, I mean, it's gonna happen, man. Like, you just think about, like, most of the time, if Bitcoin's outperforming the altcoins, and then Bitcoin pulls back some, and the altcoins just continue to underperform, altcoins gonna get hit harder than Bitcoin in the selling. They're just underperformers, man. That's like natural stuff that happens in the equities market too. They're just doing the same thing. They're just underperformers. So they outperform in the selling technically. And I'm going to say outperform, I mean like they do better in selling off than Bitcoin does in itself. I mean, yeah, like, you know, it's diverging, right? It's definitely, you're definitely diverging on the RSI. I mean, right there. Like, that's kind of undeniable on the 4-hour, the RSI. It's the MACD, though. It looked like it was going well. And if this keeps up, though, I mean, yeah, the argument, someone could have an argument at this level that could sell off. Yeah, arguments kind of there a little bit. Near 1272 fib extension, 2618.
China to me, China.
With that, maybe.
Thoughts on SNX? When does altcoin season start? 0.00612940 ETH.
Thanks, Trev, for the nearly $4 of Ethereum. I don't know what SNX is. Is that an S coin? I think it's an S coin. So remember the rule on the S coin. Someone will let him know. Thank you, dude. Richard Tasker, thanks to 199. Super sticker says, wait for it. Thank you, dude. SNX isn't an S coin, man. Is it a stock? Is it an equity then? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I know it is an S coin. It literally is an S coin. Yes, it is. Do I calculate wicks? Do I include wicks calculating fib extension? Yes. Yeah, the rule for Fibonacci is you either, like when you anchor on your top and bottom or bottom and top, you take the wick and the wick or the candle close and the candle close. What you never do is you take the wick on the top and you get the candle close anchor on the bottom, or vice versa, the candle high close and the wick on the bottom. Do one or the other. I prefer wick to wick, okay? Need more likes to what? Oh, wow, 600 likes coming up. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, that bell, that's up. Thanks so much for being here. 1,442 people. I know people are like freaking out about the price action. And we're just trying to make sense of the consolidation we're getting this weekend, right? What it's doing, you know, it's continuously making all-time highs. I mean, you realize just like maybe an hour ago or less, Bitcoin hit all-time highs, undeniably. Like, you can't argue with it. It happened. And you've just pulled back lightly. If we're talking about percentage-wise, it's only down 1% right now. It's really not that crazy. GRT's crashing, man. Oh, God. Is it? I don't know what grimy means. Is it grimy? No, it's very clean, dude. Very clean. I'll use when I get done with my coffee and stuff, I use a little bit of pot and pan soap. Just a little bit, and then water, and cleans up, man, very well. Locks up all the whatever. The grime. Or grim, what you said. I really don't want to check Ethereum, but I checked Ethereum at the beginning of the stream and did an analysis on it. Like, what? Yeah, it had a very big pullback compared to Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's down 1%. Well, guess what? Ethereum was down 4%. It hit 630. Right? I mean, it just stuck. It's underperforming Bitcoin. It just can't catch bids like Bitcoin can. If you're patient, I think as long as it holds above 625, 623, I think eventually it'll go to much higher levels. But yeah, it's just, this is what happens on the weekend, man. You go up, you go down, and when Bitcoin sells off, altcoins, S coins get wrecked. They just get wrecked. They get hit far harder than Bitcoin does. What are we at now on members? Let's see. 9,426 members. So yeah, we got a little way to go, but okay, the road to 9,500 members. Discord. Okay, we're getting there, man. Ethereum's pathetic. I just think Ethereum. It's not Ethereum's time yet. It hasn't. I mean, it's just been consolidating since late November. And it broke out of that consolidation, and it's just I think Ethereum will have its day in the sun where we show up, but there's thumbnails. I make a thumbnail, or I get Chalin to make a thumbnail for me of Ethereum. It's Vitalik Buterin. He's like Voldemort, and we're freaking out, and there's a 20% update on Ethereum, 15% update on Ethereum, and nothing else is doing anything. We're gonna get one of those, I think, but I have no idea when. It requires patience, and you just have to understand the trend we're in and the consolidation phase we just went through, and the fact that we broke out of it. So, you know what I'm saying? Ethereum's my second largest crypto holding, like it is a lot of people's, and I think that Ethereum will eventually have a big run, another big run to much higher levels. Just, you got to be patient. Alright, man, so I've been live for an hour and 30 minutes now on the dot. Forgot the local on the 8s or whatever. It is an 8. 4:48 Eastern, so counts. Imagine if I did that every 10 minutes on the 8s. How many subs would I lose? Whoa, big development here on Bitcoin dominance. Jeez. Look at that breakout. Finally broke out again. How long is that going to last for? It falls right back below it like it always does. But wow, that's a big deal, man. That's not really good for altcoins. The fact that Bitcoin's at 67% of the market cap. Wow. So I think if Bitcoin like dumps or something, this is going to keep climbing, right? Because it's just the way it goes, right? If Bitcoin dumps, then its market cap rallies because why? Altcoins get hit harder, right? So more selling pressure comes into altcoins, and even if Bitcoin dumps too, this would rise. So you're nearing like a critical, I guess, resistance on this chart. I mean, take it, geez, right here. I mean, look at that. Approaching 68%. You ever break that, going to 70%? That's like what happens normally once you hold this zone. Once you finally eventually break it, you go up to 70. Right, you go up to 70. You go up to 70. Maybe it happens again. Not good for altcoins, I guess. But we know though, I mean, that this meta is not an altcoin thing. This is not 2017, man, where it was an ICO boom and that was what catalyzed the huge run up for everything. This is a Bitcoin institutional adoption meta. Yeah, man, not so great for alts there. Dang, dude. I can be abrasive, but I've got the juice, chat. Someone tweeted that. Yep, so, I mean, at this point, you think that Ethereum's definitely going to test 625? I mean, why would it not now? It doesn't even make sense. That divergence, okay, I mean, it can still bullishly diverge all the way at $600 or lower, right? As long as it makes a higher low than 580, it could show hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hour, which is pretty cool. So I just think lots of patience required on Ethereum. But I think patience will pay on that one. So is it an upslope? I mean, you know, look, 2019. You remember, man. I hope everyone remembers. Oh wait, we have to go much lower in price. Nice. It was just all the upsloping consolidation, man. I mean, like you just got it. Like after big runs, you get consolidation. Like this is a pretty good example here. You know, I mean, this is like a perfect example of what, after a big run, what can happen. Let me just show you real quick. Just so similar. So freaking similar, dude. Right, it's like you had this big, look, a huge markup and then upsloping consolidation. Then you broke out and look where you went, to the buying climax of nearly 14K. It's just like, that is very, very similar to what's being painted right now, though it's not, perfect, and every market situation is unique. I'm not implying just because this formed here that it's going to have the same outcome. I'm not saying that. I'm just going back and looking at that same type of price action, right? Huge markup, upsloping consolidation, then you break out, and then you consolidate, and it's more upsloping consolidation, and then you just go again. All right, that's all I'm talking about. All right, pretty cool. Just gotta wonder, is that gonna? That'd be nuts if it played out. I mean, if it actually repeated and did the same thing. I mean, look, impulse up, upsloping consolidation. Impulse up, upsloping consolidation for now. Alright, wild. But yeah, you gotta be, you do have to like at least be aware that you, maybe it's not like, I mean, it really, like a higher high here, and then like, I guess a technical higher high, and you're just diverging. You are showing like class A bearish divergence. Each time you make those little higher highs, you're making little lower highs on the relative strength index, and you're not even showing positive momentum. So, I mean, yeah, it's there. So it's going to be put to the test how much it will perform, if it will perform at all. Okay. There's still not much selling pressure, Gustavo. There's not much selling pressure yet. The big move hasn't happened. Like a big move would be like a $1,500, $2,000 candle, maybe even more, right? If it's gonna actually play out the downside. Yeah, the volume meth, dude. Yeah, on total is insane. All-time highs by far on that monthly. I mean, not even close. Yeah, your total, dude. I like totals. Pretty interesting though. It's a deep retrace. This is like, look at that volume. Never even close to being seen. All right, like what? Look back here in 2018, 2017, like nothing, and now, wow. A little overbought. XABCD. Oh God, 886, right? How's that gonna play out? You just, I mean, you pretty much hit the 886 at $685 billion before you pull back a little bit. I mean, that's textbook bearish bat stuff, but I just don't know if total is gonna, you know, respect the harmonic or anything. You know, just telling you the deepest retrace, deepest of deep. Sorry, talking to my realtor. Yeah, institutional money, 100%. You know, it's evident. I mean, maybe it's evident because of this candle, but we know based on a fact from right, these institutions announcing it publicly and us getting the news on it. I mean, that's pretty big too. Will the bearish bat begin on total? Oh God, man, that would be bad. That would suck. That would kill the party. That would kill the 30K party. That would kill every party. The altcoin party.
harmonic stop, let bearish fad begin. I have way too many friends asking if they should buy BTC now. People are getting emotional.
Yeah, people get emotional, man. You know, VeChain's selling off just like everything else, down 5.42%. I mean, it's almost just like you got this sell wall here. You know, traders settled up there November 25th, 1.8 cents, right? 1.8 cents. December 7th failed. December 17th, December 19th, fail, or just fail, right? Lots of failure. Clear sell wall. But as long as you keep making higher lows, that's accumulation with a sell wall. So that could be very bullish in time. But what if Bitcoin's done? If Bitcoin's done, then VeChain's done, right? I mean, that's almost like, in a way, look at that. You know, if you anchor 1 here and 2 here, you're breaking that demand line for now. I mean, I really don't think it's that big of a deal till it breaks below 1.5 cents, but you know what I'm saying, man, right? Lots of consolidation here. And here goes Bitcoin, 23,400 after hitting all-time highs. It's dumped, man, and everything else is going to dump with it, right? Trying to hold on to maybe whatever this is, but there's just not much data on it, man. Like, that, how can that be that strong of support if it wasn't even created as maybe a demand line until today itself, right? So goodness, man, we got now less than 2 hours till your weekly candle close. I went live early, so probably won't be around for the close itself, but just know it's going to be history. No matter what happens, it's going to be history. Because that weekly is not going to get back all its gains in 2 hours. There's just no way. But yeah, it's certainly pulling back. Wow, look at this on total. 647 billion. Yep, of course, altcoins getting destroyed. I mean, what do you think, man? If Bitcoin outperforms them, like hard, and they barely move when Bitcoin goes up like, 30%, 20%, they're gonna get hit harder than Bitcoin when it sells off. That's now down $600, now down 2.5%. When the stream started with us at all-time highs, 24,300, you're now at 23,250. You're down $1,000 from the height of this candle. $1,000. Okay. Get wrecked. FOMO, I guess, right? People are scared, I guess. I guess the only people that would be scared are those that are over leveraged or who have FOMO'd, and the people that think that, oh, $23,000 is not extremely high on price. Selling continues. I mean, at this point, you'd think maybe, just maybe, with a little bit of data we have, maybe 22,829 could be it. Where you go to? And it was looking okay, but yeah, that RSI is not good now. Bearish engulfing candle being painted. Maybe some more downside. Yep, Ethereum losing the support. Okay, what's going to? It's not like that. It can't do anything when the macro takes a dive, right? Like Bitcoin's at 23,153 and pulling back. Big pullback. And continuing to sell, chat. 23,120. But really, I mean, yeah, it's down almost 3% now. Mild sell on a Sunday. Just remember, I think we're going to have ourselves a gap, of course, on futures, right? But the futures closed at $22,950. $22,950, chat. That's like right here. So all it's doing is, I guess, a favor is being given to everyone that there won't be much of a gap to fill if there is going to be one in 1 hour 55 minutes. So I guess we're looking at, you know, the glass half full, not empty, right? I don't know, if you just look at Bitcoin, the structure, it's not really a big deal. Like, okay, cool, up, down, not worried about it. Yeah, it's all over, dude. All over for Bitcoin. Just kidding. So again, like the futures that are not open yet, they'll be opening in 55 minutes. 22,950 was the close. You know, if spot or futures are normally like $100 to $200 above spot, then it could open at like, if it opened right now, it'd be like probably $23,400 or something. So I think we would gap up right now anyway, but it'll be an interesting Monday for sure. But I think maybe the breaking point, you know, would be below 22,800. Could be real bad, you know. I mean, like, it's just straight down, straight up. This is all the only data we have now is this. So wouldn't worry about anything till then. Bitcoin Cash is still up 8% though, even though it was up like 15%. It's definitely selling off with the EOS is somehow up 1%. H bar is somehow up. But YFI is down. Hey, here's the thing about YFI. I think Bitcoin's eventually going to outpace YFI. Starting to get that way, man. So how close were we, man? We were so close to like record levels on the weekly for total. You know, where traders set it up at their highest point ever, 692.45 billion. We're just not quite there yet. But we're getting there. We will be bullishly engulfing them in less than 2 hours. Is a great entry for Ethereum. It all depends, man. I mean, like, if Bitcoin wants to dump harder, then no, of course not. But if Bitcoin wants to pivot here and rally, then yeah, sure, it's a great entry for Ethereum. Back testing 625 as support for the first time, I guess, technically. But negative momentum just building. Your RSI is at 44 now, still neutral, going on bearish. If you fall below 630, probably going down to 593. Or 607, then 593. Not much support resistance up here for Ethereum either. Weird though, my inaccurate fib extensions, it hit, right? And then it reversed. Let's go. You already looked at Link earlier in the stream. Oh, bad news for Link. You know, it was just holding on to that 1330. Well, guess what, dude? Not anymore. It's at 1293. So it broke that support, and it will continue to dump if Bitcoin dumps. If Bitcoin pumps, it's probably going to pivot and rally, man.
What about Bitcoin on the daily looks bearish?
What's up, Crypto Lifer? Thanks, dude. Looks bearish. Oh, tweezer top stuff. That's definitely tweezer top, potential tweezer top, right? Seen it before, right? Back in November 25th, back December 1st, and now possibly. Yep, possible tweezer top stuff going on for sure on Bitcoin daily. Near what? You know, near the 1272, near the supply line of the ascending broadening wedge, whatever if you want to call it that. Just the structure that Bitcoin's been in. All right. Yeah, possible tweezer top. Kind of tough to argue. I mean, maybe bearish divergence, like one high, but on this new high, it's lower levels. I mean, maybe, yeah, you know. Right, if you just look like that, but I mean, you're leaving out this here, you know, it's kind of tough. Not that clear and concise, but definitely not a long entry area. Of course not. Like, no one said that ever. This was going to be a long entry area. So yeah, it's either upsloping flag or, which can go either way, right? Up or down. Could be tweezering for now. Yeah, what happens if you pull back to 21K, 22K? What are you gonna do about it, man? You gonna freak out? You can sell your long-term holdings and just get out? Well, what are you going to do? I mean, this asset since December 12th has literally gone berserk. I mean, at the highest point in 8 days, the appreciation value 34.59% at the highest point. I mean, how can you be worried if a pullback happens? You get a few days of red, not green. People are just getting accustomed to every day being green, man. You go 24 hours of doing nothing burger or selling off, right? Yeah, how can anyone know what's coming next? How can anyone know? We know in price discovery. Well, guess what, man? Just before all the insanity happened, we were given an edge. The TA was respected so hard, and now look at us now, you know, after that. There's not always going to be an edge on Bitcoin. There's just not. But people want it to be. People want there to be an edge on Bitcoin every waking moment. It just doesn't work that way. What happens if the stimulus doesn't happen again? I don't know, man. I think it's probably better, right? Because like once the stimulus does happen, it could be a sell the news event. Daytime Gamer, what's up, dude? Thanks for the 5 super chat.
Can I find the Emperor Drink Troll a grand donation video somewhere? I love the reaction.
Yeah. It's somewhere. Can anyone find that video out there that knows where it is immediately? I know a couple mods know exactly where it is. You could, I mean, if you want to, you can post a time-stamped link in this chat if you want to. But yeah, that was a magical evening, man. Emperor Drink Troll came. Oh, it was so funny how it worked too. Like, it would have never happened if like I wasn't extremely lucky. I got so lucky on that. Like, the best thing to do would be to timestamp not just the tip coming in, but like before that, like why he's tipping $8,000 right there. 23,458, man. Dude, just, you think it's volatile, but it's really not volatile. It's just price swings are insane because we're at $23,000 plus dollars. You know, that's, you were just at 23,100. Now you're at 23,500. $400 swing, man, from the bottom. but it's like nothing happened. So I'm sure like scalper's dream maybe, but it's just I'm sure, I don't know if people are looking for it or not. Oh, there it is. Is that the timestamp?
Noise!
Zilga.
Zilica? No, that's not the 8000 one off to the ether. That was the one that Emperor Drink Troll outdid that one. Zilica, yep. Zilica had been killing it. I think it had broken out Friday or Saturday. Alert went off on it. Oh my god, yeah. But tweezer topping. That looks like a tweezer top. Not sure where. Yeah, I mean, this is it. It's very simple, right? It once it broke this is the alert that went off. It ran up to the next resistance and then broke it, and it hit the 100% measured move of the cut with handle, whatever you want to call it, and it has reversed, right? It had some price action above it, and it's now just topping out. And it's back below 4.8 cents. So, yep, it did exactly what it would have done if it did break this, right? Because we always talk about the if. If it breaks this, it goes to this most likely. It did that. So what do you want, you know? And that took you to the measured move of the structure. All right, there's nothing more to talk about, man. It's done. This was handling, right? There was a resistance right here that it broke. Broke that November 25th. Jumped across the creek. Wow. I'm not sure, man. Like, I can't really right now find the link by myself, so if no one can find it, I might be screwed. I don't even know what episode it was. Anyone remember what episode that Drink Troll tip was for daytime? Look at that, man. 23,550 now. I mean, it's like, whichever way you look at the consolidation right now, it's above like the less conservative way of looking at it, right? It's above it. Grandpa Crypto, what are you talking about? Who are you talking to, dude? Are you literally talking to me? Because I'm not talking to you. Oh, I mean, I guess now I am, but we got 1 hour 42 minutes to the weekly close. That's going to be all-time highs. And we've just got some nice price action, right? Oh, episode 815. Etherman? Is that real? I'm surprised it's not in live stream clips, but it might have happened before live stream Clips was even a thing in the Discord, so. And we've got 41 minutes till futures reopen, so. I mean, of course we would do a spaceship stream at $30,000. Of course, that's real. But you know, I would feel like it would be. I would need to do something more special than just the spaceship stream, like something happening in the spaceship stream that we haven't done. So. Yeah, Pena said he was wrong about Bitcoin and. Thinks it's like got a future, I guess. Yeah, like he was saying like Bitcoin's going to zero, not anymore. Ether, you want to post a timestamp like you did on the other one? Oh, there is one. Wow. Okay. Sure. Alright, man, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it'd be cool. Wayne Batson, would have to obviously, if it's up to him, you know, like he kind of dictates where we go with graphics, right? Hey, it's 5:20 p.m.
Is that a joint?
Eastern, but okay, man. So we talked about it, right? I mean, it's just kind of making up for yesterday not being here early, and Bitcoin hit all-time highs about an hour and a half ago and has pulled back and gotten as low as 23,126. So you're talking like over $1,000 swing, and now you're up like $300 from the bottom. Yeah, we checked the dominance. It's up substantially, 67+%. How'd you find it? Thanks, Ether. Oh yeah, that was cool, dude. That ended up playing out really well. That XRP falling wedge actually played out really well in the end. Yeah, we're gonna look at it. Yeah, I'm lagging. I know. It's YouTube. It's not me. It's their server. Yeah, let's see. Let's check it out real quick. I mean, whatever, you know. We'll go tripping through time for a second.
Open that beer. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! Happen the chat!
Emperor drink troll.
That was freaking crazy, man. Back in the day. That was like early this year.
Let's go!
So crazy stuff, man. And before someone thinks that actually just happened. It did happen, but again, in like January or February this year. What did Grandpa say about that? Grandpa mad about that too? Grandpa, you out there, dude? You butthurt about something? Oh yeah, what was Bitcoin price at back then, man? Yeah, really. It was not even close to what it's at now. The Hey song triggered the sell-off. Yeah, probably, man. Nah, price just being kept suppressed. It's very, the ease of movement here is very real for Bitcoin to the upside. Alex, yeah, man, it was nuts night. So long ago. It was before too, it was before the stock market crash, man. You gotta think about when I got that tip, dude. Life was so different, dude, than it is now. I mean, the lockdowns, I think they had just started to happen, kind of. But we were just maybe days away from the collapse. For real. The Hey song is used by whales to suppress the price. Great logic, man. Put that one in the, we're gonna write a book. And that's definitely gonna be like the first page. Okay. Gold's back open, right? I'm telling you this, man, on gold, all right, I need you to hear this. Listen to me, chat. Gold on the weekly is now definitely presenting an argument for hidden bullish divergence. Did you hear me? So I'm standing outside of the gold chart, and only after back testing an area from October 2011, February 2012, September 2012, only after back testing it as support for the first time ever on the weekly is gold showing hidden bullish divergence. Do you understand? Not a joke. You're being warned, okay? I'm warning you. If you ever break above 1920, that is where it goes. That is when we go to all-time highs on gold again, all right? In time. So just know that gold is not bearish. You're crazy if you think it's bearish right now. Until it breaks that area I just showed you that we back tested, until it breaks below that, you cannot be bearish. You just can't. Oh man, music there? What? What was it? Okay. That's it, dude. I mean, that's like good to end the stream with some gold, right? That I guess not back open yet, but you know, it could come back down and test 1800, but it's like a dollar cost average area, right? Where it's like, you know, layering into gold, right? If one's not thinking it's a strategic entry right now, I think it's this week going to test 1900 to 1920, and it could break it this week. It could break 1920 this week or next week. It's just implying a continuation to the upside on one of the most significant time scales, man. You just can't ignore this. That'd be like ignoring Activision Blizzard when it was showing just as well hidden bullish divergence. Gold is like ATVI. Just like it, man. Loving it, man. I freaking love it, and excited to see where gold goes, because if the TA is respected, gold is going to all-time highs. And we're not talking like, oh, it'll take a year. No, it's being implied now that it might only take 6 weeks to 12 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks before gold hits all-time highs again. And silver's already broken out, but you know that if you watch the stream, if you're a patron. I mean, that is, we've been monitoring it. It looked good. It was double bottoming, and it broke a supply line. And silver could very well outperform gold on the run. Starting to. It's doing it right now, outperforming. So nothing to worry about, man, on Bitcoin, unless you're crazy. Unless you're literally crazy and don't know what you're doing, and you're buying somehow at like 24K for the first time ever, you know, and you're just FOMOing and you're leverage doing it. I mean, that's the only person that needs to worry. Those people should always be worried. They should just stop what they're doing before they lose everything. So, but if you're a normal person, you're not crazy, and you know what you're doing, and you understand, like, hey, there was an edge, there's been an edge, we've been in a bull trend. I mean, like, I feel real bad for the people that are just showing up now, because it's like, what do you want from someone who, all I'm trying to do is provide technical analysis where we find an edge to try to trade, right? And if the trade plays out, right? If the trade plays out and exceeds targets, and now we're in just uncharted territory, what can I even do now? So I just do live price action. And I'm just talking about this, man. This was so recent. December 11th, I posted a trade setup on Bitcoin because it actually showed an effing edge. Effing edge, 17,730. We knew we wanted nothing, we didn't want anything to do with 17,730, anything below that. But we tested it once, we tested it twice, we tested the 200 moving average for the first time since October 8th. Sellers were exhausted. Not on one bottom, but the second bottom, it was implied that sellers were exhausted. And that's the reversal area. That was dragon stuff, whatever you want to call it. And we had 4 targets, and of course, it's above all targets. Yeah, now it is. Right? All the targets hit, man, and beyond. And that sometimes happens. But then sometimes it'll go like this. Right, so like you just can't predict with TA, like if something's going to blow past all targets. Sorry about the beep. Like this one, you know, this was the exact same trade setup I did back in May, late May of this year, right before episode 1000. You just don't know if it's going to break out and moon.
I think BTC is going to 940.000. I agree here. Am not that kind of grandpa. I entered 2013 same as tech shares in 1991. Silver is better than GLD.
It's better, whatever. What if one owns Bitcoin, silver, and golds? You know, like, nothing wrong with diversification. And Grandpa Crypto is tipping now, but earlier you were insulting me, right? You were saying I was so wrong. So wrong about what? Because I literally just showed you that no, apply traditional technical analysis on Bitcoin as early as the 11th, and it played out, and just like it did here. But again, talking about targets getting blown past, like you just can't predict that. All right, look here. May, you ran up, you exceeded targets before you dumped and rallied. You hit that high again, and look, you know, after all the profit taking levels were hit, look where it went. You know, yeah, it eventually made a higher low and then went again. But I'm just telling you, like, as a trader, you have to have a plan. You have to have a trading plan, and one has to be disciplined. And that's why, like, hey, you don't want to miss it out on crazy runs. Well, that's why you have a Bitcoin hold account that is separate from one's trading portfolio completely. Thanks for the 3 super chat. Sorry about the lag, man. It's YouTube's internal servers. They suck. Well, they suck since the election. Everything was fine. The election ruined everything. I don't know. For the servers. Look at this, man. 23,530. I mean, what's the problem? Yeah, daily's kind of oof. Don't really like that price action. Don't like the the same top almost. 1.5 hours till your weekly close. What's up, Matthew D, dude? 58-day moving average. Yeah, and so people were asking why did Drink Troll tip the 8K. I'm gonna show you because he was going to try to get me to chug. Yeah. I mean, sure is. Thanks for the 2, man. Yep. I agree. Well, I mean, it's whatever. It's going to be around for a while, you know, for transactions. But no, it's getting murdered. Like they waged war on it. Fed did. So like, yeah, people are like, why did he tip 8K? So there's a way you can make me chug. There's a 8% chance that a chug variation will go off if you tip 33.33. A lot of people don't know this. And if you tip 25, there's a 6% chance that a chug variation will go off of John Belushi chugging whiskey from Animal House. And he was doing that, trying to get that chug variation to go off, and he was just not getting it. He did it like a million times, right? And then he finally tipped, and the time he tipped, consecutively, he said, let's play a game. If you can chug a beer between when the coin starts dropping and lands the jar because the tip jar broke, I'll tip 500. Oh, also, if this tip triggers chug, I'll break the tip record, which was like 7,800 and change for Bitcoin Casino. And it landed on chug because he doesn't know it's going to hit the variation when he types that. And it did. So he was a man of his word, and he broke the record with an $8,000 tip. So it was very low percentage chance of that happening. Like, I know for a fact he would not have tipped $8,000 if this did not happen right there. So crazy luck. 8% chance. Thanks for that screenshot, No Shield Bill. I know a lot of y'all looked at it. Happy about gold and silver, man. I can't talk about it enough, dude. It's like Bitcoin's had a really good run, and it could continue. But just because Bitcoin is having a good run and stuff doesn't mean gold isn't in a multi-year uptrend. Gold's in a multi-year uptrend and has been correcting for like 120 days. That's a little over average. And I love that it didn't just reverse after 100 days because it went down to test old areas as support for the first time in history. That's so powerful and bullish on gold.
I think we are on the same scenario of 2017. Bull run start, BTC dumb, XRP goes up and BCH and followed by the alts.
Well, I don't know, man. I think it's a completely different environment from 2017, where the only reason those alts ever saw those levels is because of angel investors from Silicon Valley that were throwing money at anything, just hoping it would stick. And eventually they left the market and never came back. ICO boom. This is a Bitcoin mass institutional adoption boom. Different metas, different reasons why Bitcoin's doing this. And you can clearly tell. Like, if you look at altcoins, including the second largest altcoin, Ethereum, it's only about 38% of the way, or 38% retrace from its all-time highs of 1,400. So I don't think that can be the case. I think each market or each chart or each time on a chart is a unique situation. So I think it's very tough to size up last 2017 bull run to this one. There are extremely too many different variables going on right now to be able to say, oh, this is what's going to happen to XRP because Bitcoin's getting all the money. Like, all the money is going to Bitcoin. Mass adoption from institutions to Bitcoin, not XRP, not Litecoin, not Ethereum, not Tezos, not VeChain, not Cardano, right? It's Bitcoin. You have to follow the money. And the money's going to Bitcoin. And yeah, maybe, and altcoins will rise with it. I mean, yes, I think they will eventually. And that's why we look at them, because we can trade them. So someone could argue, but hey, man, that means that there's more upside potential on altcoins. Maybe. I think there's tons of upside potential on Ethereum and Monero still.
History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes.
That's right, David. It does. But it rhymes.
Can you take a look at and analyze the epic meme with the levels of kings in 2028?
Oh my god, dude, chat, y'all have, yes, we will right now. Ether. It's like the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I think. Let me, where do I find that again? Can you PM me that? I'm looking for it in the memes. I don't know how far up it goes, though. We get a lot of activity in the memes tab in Discord. A lot of people post memes. Love it. Keep it up. Keep it that active. It's hilarious. Can't find it. Just post it again in Patreon or and message me, whatever. Did I miss it? Oh, I found it. God. All right. Let's see if I can. Sorry about the beep. Disregard the beep. I'm gonna save this. To my desktop. Why not? Oh my god, dude. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because I have no idea. Found it. Okay, y'all. We're gonna do this. So this is the best meme I think I've ever seen. Okay, ever. It's a Bitcoin meme. The year is 2028. Of the second age, one Bitcoin is now worth $1 million, adjusted for inflation. So at the bottom, you've got like a Pepe sea monster, and you've got the NPC raging, and I don't know, it's like Mozart, the hope, the cope, the rope, because they don't own any Bitcoin. They are no coiners. All right, even if you own one Satoshi, it's $100. You still suck, dude. Right? You're still a peasant. I love this, man. 1/3 of burgers have less than $1,000 in savings. Yeah, look at the NPCs trapped in their little 9-to-5 boxes, right? You see it down there? I don't know. That just made me laugh. All this stuff just made me laugh hysterically the first time I looked at it, and now it's like, dang, this is actually not funny. This is real life. Right? $10,000, 1% of a Bitcoin. So 10% of a Bitcoin's $100,000. Okay, you're making your way. But I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is right there. A person. So then you go to the, I don't know what suicide stack means. 1 Bitcoin. All right. You're a baron at this level. And then like if you have 5 Bitcoin, you're a lord. The Breakout stack. Okay, you're executive Pepe. And then the Make It stack. Okay, with the Earls, and that was confusing. It didn't tell me how many Bitcoins you're supposed to have, and then because like, and maybe 7.5 Bitcoins to be an Earl, then 10 Bitcoins you're a marquis or whatever, a generational wealth, and then you become like a conquistador, very classy, turn of the century Pepe, and then if you know you're a prince at those levels, and you become a duke at 50 Bitcoin. And you're just even more of an amazing, right, ancient Pepe, hilarious. And then if you own 100 Bitcoin, you are certainly a Kang Pepe. Let's see if I can, yeah. King Pepe. And then you're an emperor if you own 1,000 Bitcoin. The Citadel version 1.0, the whale stack, and then the bogs, right? Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, best meme I've ever seen. I had to do it, man. We had to spend a little time to look at it because you can't tell me that's not one of the best things you've ever seen, right? Go ahead and lie to me. Bueller. $23,596. Not so bad anymore, right? Just an indecision candle now. You know, you don't want to see a tweezer top with an engulfing or near engulfing. But you know, if it ends up doging or something, it could pull back. You get a couple days. Who cares about 24, 48 hours of nothing and selling and pulling back 50%? I mean, who cares about that? Yeah, it's not a big deal. But just because of 35% appreciation in value in like less than 2 weeks. And you're just near a 1272, you're near supply line. If you ever break the supply line, you ever break $24,500, you're going to $26,800. Wait, what was the suicide stack? What that meant? I don't know. Yeah, Matthew D. It was mandatory. Oh, not enough to rope it if you're part of the suicide stack. I guess that's what that means. Discord link is right here. Join the Discord. Almost 10,000 members. We're working on it anyway. The okay, man. So dumb, dude. Guess we'll get rid of these now. I mean, 2618. I mean, clean it up a little bit. That's pretty clean right there. Dude, I gotta do laundry tonight. I have to do like an entire like Mount Everest of laundry. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not looking forward to that. Future's gonna be interesting. Yep. And they open in like 14 minutes. Might as well just try to stick around. I'm just so thirsty, and I drink the rest of my coffee. So I guess we can try to run out the clock. So when I'm supposed to start streaming is when I'll maybe end the stream, I guess. 2028, that's crazy. Why would I do my own laundry? Well, that, you know, people do say that all the time when I complain about doing laundry, but I just don't, I feel weird, man, about having someone in my home. Like, I do my own cleaning, you know, I do my own laundry, you know, someone does my yard guy, but, and pest control, but they're not in my house, you know, and if they are, they're there for like no time and I'm right next to them. So I just don't, maybe it is me having trust issues, I guess. I just feel weird about it, you know? Having someone else do my laundry. Matt Damon? Yeah, Matt Damon. A lot, data writer. A lot. I got a lot of everything, man. Like athletic shorts and khakis and button downs and Bama tire, all that stuff, man. How much is my time worth? I don't know, dude. I think y'all as the community know better than me what my time's worth, I guess, right? Is that new though? Hold on. That article you just posted. Posted, well, 4:39. That's now. Yeah, that was posted like now. Let's look at it real quick. Okay, so it seems like it's happening. Yeah, breaking news, chat. Congress reached a deal today on a $900 billion coronavirus relief package. It's now confirmed. It wasn't at the beginning of the stream. This just broke, man. We're talking like maybe 5-10 minutes ago. Agreement follows months of it's not even Capitol Hill. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Was set to, this bill was set to include direct payments, $600 to many adults. Some families were expected to also get $600 per child. I mean, I get what it's like. It's crazy, man. This whole like government is someone who saves us. They just don't. It's such a weird thing, right? I mean, like if we live in a free society and we have the government that shuts us down, the government that saves us, it's a bad dynamic to keep going. Yeah, everyone needs it. Everyone needs it. I get it, but maybe like there's maybe no winning. It's a coronavirus stuff. I get it. All I can say is, man, I feel real comfortable owning Bitcoin, right? During all this stuff. It just doesn't make sense. No sense is made here. You just print money and then just give it directly to people. Millions and millions of people. It can't end well. It can't end well, chat. I'm crazy, I guess. Dude, it totally makes sense, right? I mean, money coming out of nowhere, then going directly into the economy.
Don't forget to invite Lawnmower Guy to the 30K party.
We could do that, man. We could do it. We could definitely do it. I don't know, Wayne Batson's out there. He might be watching. He might not be. 30K? Got any ideas, man? Maybe for the spaceship? Oh yeah, we gotta look at him too. Let's look at it real quick. It actually sold off. It actually pulled back, whatever you want to call it, right? It actually went down. It's back up, dude. But we did, oh my God, I forgot about it. It's over now. That pull. Give me a sec. Yeah, the pull. Oh no. Well, I tried refreshing, it's not working. But I saved it in my history. What if it... Wow. So the poll has been corrupted, chat. So the poll was, what will hit $20,000 first? Will M2 hit 20K first, or will Bitcoin hit 20K first? Guess who won? The majority. And Bitcoin. So 19,226. It's went down and now it's up. So slowly but surely getting 20K, man. And that was just kind of like, I guess the no's were like, that means we won't hit all-time highs anytime soon. So, because this is just going to keep, look at this chart's stupid. This is the amount of money out there, money that exists. Look what happened in March. Straight line up. This is the theft of wealth from people that own the US dollar, right? It's theft. In a way, your wealth is being stolen via devaluation. So that is why it's so important to own assets that are, hedge against inflation or appreciate in value, because the US dollar is just going to keep getting destroyed. All right, 5 minutes till your futures open again. Yeah, you're definitely winning if you have equity in your house. Lots of equity. I mean, if you own your house outright, and you got a good job, you're beating everyone. Man, Raul Paul posted a really good email. I just want to... I gotta find it again. I might not be able to. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Found it. Sweet. So, all right. 7 guidelines from Raul Paul. All right, number 1, own your house in cash as soon as you can. This means that if anything goes wrong, you have a home. You can get a low-wage job and still live a decent life if you need to. It is also an asset if you are really in need. This provides security from where to take risk. That's one of the 7 guidelines. 2, build cash flow. Cash flow is king. Income is so much more valuable than capital these days. If you own your house and have income, you have won the game. 3, choose an industry with a tailwind. You want to see a career where your income and opportunities grow. The banking industry is the opposite of that, for example, but data science has a tailwind. Diversify your income. If you can have more than one income stream, it makes your financial situation more anti-fragile and also exposes you to more people or ideas. Number 5, accumulate savings in cash. Hold enough cash that you can live for a year if things go wrong. It provides optionality and is the extra safety valve on top of your owned house. Number 6, build a portfolio to generate future returns. Really, your priorities should be the first 5 steps. If you're hoping to pass go and put everything on step 6, you're very far out of the risk curve. Number 7, find the big idea. Find the big idea. Seems like Bitcoin fills that. And maybe emerging markets. That technically looks similar to Bitcoin before it broke out. EEM, emerging markets, Raul Paul really talks about. And technically, I like it a lot. The technicals. He loves the fundamentals and technicals, I guess. But let's look here real quick. Let me show you this, dude. This is wonderful. This is incredible, actually. Emerging markets, chat. We're looking at it right now, okay? EEM. I pinged patrons about this a few weeks ago, I believe. But you've got accumulation, like a low from 2008. You've got a higher low January 2016, and an even higher low in April 2020. But you got a sell wall here between $50 and $55. Well, it's $50.
900 billion stimulus plus M2 means M2 is now over 20k billion at 20,126.1 thousand billion.
I guess maybe it'll open on Monday or something, David. Well, there you go. Still, Bitcoin wins, right? Because they just passed that, right? So thank you, David. Bitcoin still wins, but we now see that maybe M2 is over 20k. Wow. Thank you, dude, for the vibe. So emerging markets ever breaks 55, 85. You understand what we could do, right? The same way we do with Bitcoin, right? From that high to the low. And gonna have to right, candle high close. There was no wick there, so candle close, 1272, $65. That's your target. This could be I get it, a really nice run already. Could pull back some, maybe back test $45, but this could be a dollar cost average thing. Not financial advice, but this could be something where, we did break the resistance, man. Look, where traders settled up May of 2008, you're above it. Where traders settled up April of 2011, you're above it. Where traders settled up January 2018, you're at it. You're right at it with 10 days, 23 hours till this monthly candle close. Each candle represents 30, 31 days here, okay? So this is possibly an incredible opportunity for a long, okay? Accumulation's happening over the past decade, and there's a sell wall with the accumulation. That's ascending triangle behavior. All right, do I need to plot it? Do you really need me to do this? There it is, dude. All right. EEM, one could just have it in the portfolio and have some sort of monthly contribution to it, and just dollar cost average for years, right? The next year or two, one could just bi-weekly or monthly, every month, one contributes to the EEM, and that's it. That's literally it, man. Pretty easy to do that, right? You don't have to worry about crypto. It's just emerging markets. Emerging markets going to do well with a weak dollar. That, yeah, cause and effect. Target eventually $65, and then maybe $77 is the gold mean ratio. Things get nuts. All right, just bringing it up to you. That's it. Here's Bitcoin. Beautiful. 11 days till the highest close ever. And in log scale, the target's 32,423. All right, we've done it. Futures are now open. We did gap up. 23,555 on Bitcoin. There's the bottom right of your screen. There's the gap, right, between 22,000, or what was it? It's like 22,950, and now you're 23,560. So, yeah, there's a gap there. I mean, stock futures are open too now.
Last one, I promise Cyprus Developments Corp on TSXV.
What's up, Harrison? Thanks, man. Cyprus. Average volume is 212,000. 10-day volumes. So, I mean, it's up 18.64%. So it's kind of, what can you do now, right? It's not a strategic entry anytime soon, or I guess after that. 70 cents.
Short Bitcoin longs get wrecked. Go mix $13,000 soon.
Crypto Alex, thanks for the $4.99. I think chat would like a word with you. Chat, do you have something to say to Crypto Alex? Thanks for the $4.99 super chat. I mean, it looked great before. I mean, it looked really good. I mean, dude, very illiquid. So, but the price action correlation, look at the spring, the back test of the springs for your rally near the top of the channel. Sold off high lows, and then you broke the range. You broke 45 cents, and there was nowhere really to go above 45 cents until 75 cents, and that's exactly where you are, right? That's once it really broke it for real above it, it went straight up, straight down, and now it's going straight back up. So if it ever breaks 75 cents, oh, forget about it, man. I have no idea. It's probably going to fill a gap, which is like, again, going back to like 2010, 118. That could happen. Psychological resistance at $1. Yeah, not much. Look up here, right? It's like $2 after that. I mean, that's probably where we're headed. All right, you look at the weekly; it's probably even better looking. Look at that inverse head and shoulder stuff on the weekly. You know, wow. If you look at it like that, I mean, measure move's already been hit. It's over. You know, it's like played out. So we're looking at this, and you're looking at it in hindsight now. I can't. That's not my fault, right? One could have requested this, you know, like in July. If you'd requested this in July, we'd have said the same crap about the illiquid asset, but then we'd be like, dang, man, I mean, this is kind of showing like off spring stuff and higher. Wow, man, this looks like maybe a big inverse head and shoulders. And then we would have done the same thing that I'm doing now, but it's over now. It's like it pretty much hit that target. And yeah, if it ever breaks 75 cents, it's probably going to $1. Yep. Crazy one bottom, two bottoms, like an Adam and Eve on the weekly. Whoa. That's a wow, dude. That's crazy, Adam and Eve right there. Stuff. Yep. A little late though, Harrison. Thanks, man. You're looking for things down here before they make the moves. Got it? I know you do. Beautiful, dude. Weekly Bitcoin. All right. Yeah, dude. Devontae Smith's now a Heisman favorite. Well, either way, let's be real. We know for a fact it would be a complete injustice and unbelievable if Alabama didn't win the Heisman this year. I mean, either Devontae or Mac doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, I think Devontae's got a chance just as much as Mac. So, yeah, futures dumping. Well, I mean, somewhat, selling off. It was a huge bamboozle, a dump and then a pump, and now you're dumping again on the news, I guess, right? So. See, without Mac Jones, Kevin, though, without Mac Jones, I think Bama has 2 losses. They would have lost last night, and they'd have lost to Ole Miss probably. So, man, I don't know about that, man. I think Devontae's the best player in college football right now. So futures right now, 23,645 on Bitcoin. So we're keep our eye on this. Stock futures are kind of freaking out, and because the stimulus is like passed. Wow, there was like a 30 seconds, there was like a $7 million bid on Bitcoin. Jeez. Yeah, it'd be interesting because Bitcoin, since October 8th or 9th, it has decoupled from the S&P 500 because of the news-driven catalysts. And so you got to wonder, 23,600, jeez. Almost like no harm, no foul on the 4-hour candle, man. Good God. Yeah, we looked at link this stream. Not for long, but we did. Yeah, and Doge, man. Doge got some love from Elon, and it broke that resistance. I think we looked at that too. Never Christian, unfortunately. Yep, Kevin, and that sucks, man. That does suck. And that could do it. I mean, that could be enough. Like, just because he got sick and missed, it's kind of like, why would he win the Heisman over Devontae or Mac Jones, right? I mean, remember, I know he wasn't playing and they lost to Notre Dame, but Bama's undefeated, right? First team in history to win 10 conference games in one season. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be close, and yeah, he definitely deserves to be mentioned in the conversation, but I don't think he's going to win, right? Anyway, yeah, he's wonderful. He played great yesterday. He killed Notre Dame, made them look stupid, and now thank you for tossing them up for us. We'll be seeing them in Dallas to make them look really bad too. So just like y'all did. All right, man. So you got 52 minutes till your weekly candle close. It'll be the all-time highs for sure. But I've been live for like almost 3 hours now, so I'm just gonna get out of here a little early. And I really hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. And Bitcoin does something absolutely ludicrous. I'm gonna do all I can to be live for it, but I got some laundry. I got a date with the laundry machine. Not gonna be fun, man. Not looking forward to it. So we'll be back. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Y'all are amazing. Till next time, respect the TA.
Hey, Sam T, thanks man with the 5 super chat. Buzzer beater, Tip Connect, best community in crypto. I wholeheartedly agree. Thanks, dude.
Bruh.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei! I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
I don't know, sir.
Adios, turd nuggets.